is Grant Romer, and I'll ride my bike almost anywhere, but I especially like this graveyard. I ain't scared. Pap says I shouldn't play here, even though the whole time I've been biking around and through it, it's been nothing but quiet, which is for at least a year, which is a lot for me, since my whole life is only 8 years so far. Pap thinks I'm setting at Mom and Dad's plot when I come here, but I'm not. Not always. Mostly I just like to ride my bike around and listen to things fly by me, like the trees and the gravestones and the little flags they put in front of the gravestones, because it's pretty quiet here, and you can hear the whoosh each thing makes when you ride by it fast. Plus it cools me down. In the summer, I do lots of things just to stay cool. Pap says there ain't no place on earth hotter in the summer than Midland, Texas. I ain't been nowhere else, but I believe it. Every time on my ride over, I think how Pap says I should stop coming here, and every time I just pass under the Fairview Cemetery arch anyway. And up until now, for an entire year of my life, it's been nothing but quiet. And this time it's quiet too. But it's different quiet. It's bad quiet. For starters, there's no mowing sounds, not even coming over the air from a distance where it sounds like not much more than a buzzing bee. And the tons of birds that chirp all day long, they ain't chirping. They're gone. All I can see is 3 big crows sitting like drops of mud on the top of the arch as I go under. They watch me ride under them with little ticking movements of their heads. But they don't make a sound, neither. I skid my bike to a stop when I'm a little ways inside. There's nobody here. I mean, there usually ain't a lot of people here to begin with, but there's bound to be some people. Not today. I look back at the fat crows. They look at me. Then they look down the hill to the center of the grounds where there's a big old house. It's where the graveyard people work. Usually there's a car or two. Now there's nobody. No cars. It's getting on in the afternoon, but it's still a weekday. And during the weekday, grown-ups work even in the summertime. So I know people should be there. But they ain't. I hear Pap in my head, and he says, "Son, you stay away from that graveyard. It ain't for the young." I think for a second about turning around. But when's the last time you ever had a whole graveyard to yourself? I decide to make my circle. With nobody to see me or get in my way, I get going real fast. The gravestones and the trees don't just flutter in my ears, they start to whine. The air makes tears in my eyes, and they trickle back and behind my head, and I'm smiling, and Pap's voice is gone. And there's nothing in my brain but the air that feels double cold, 'cause Pap just gave me a buzz cut, and my mind goes blank. And that's why I almost eat it on the rock in the middle of the road. I swerve at the last second, and my foot slips off the pedal and skids on the ground, and my front tire goes all wobbly, so I jump off the bike onto the grass and roll about a bit until I come to a stop, sitting right on my butt. Good thing ain't nobody around to see it. That's not how I ride bikes. I hardly ever fall. I pick grass from my elbow and walk back to my bike, which looks good enough. I pick it up and then look back at the rock. It's glinting in the late sunlight. I set my bike down again and walk over to it and stop. It ain't just any rock. It's a gravestone, right there in the middle of the road. It reads Andrew Gordon Masterson, and it has the date 1968 on it, which is the born date. But there's no dead date. It has a price tag on it, too. $799, which is a lot of money for a rock. I don't care how glinty it is. It's almost $800. It's chipped on one side pretty bad, and I can see the bit that came off just a little ways away, like it was dropped there. I wonder if Andrew Gordon Masterson dropped it there, or if somebody tried to steal it. But ain't nobody stupid enough to steal another man's gravestone. Maybe Andrew Gordon Masterson was trying to steal it. Come to think of it, this whole place has that empty, stolen feeling about it. Like the grocery store on Wadley Avenue at the end of the week after the roughnecks pick it clean and all that's left is some cans of spinach and pickled things and the ugly fruits and veggies. I decide to go talk to Mom and Dad about it.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.